Okay, welcome student. Today we are going to study about this most economical circular channel section, right? So this is the last channel section, and that is nothing but circular channel section, right? So before studying this most economical circular channel section, first we are going to study about this flow through the circular channel section. So how to determine flow through a circular channel section, that we are going to study today. After that we will study about this most economical circular channel section, right? Now how to determine the flow through the circular channel section, that is nothing but how to determine the discharge through the circular channel section, right? Now, so what is the circular channel section? What are the example of circular channel section? So circular channel section, the example of that circular channel section is nothing but a closed conduit, or that is nothing but a sewer line, right? So if a closed conduit is not running full, then that will be the example of that circular channel section, right? If that closed conduit is running full, then that will be the example of the flow through the pipes, right? So that is the example. Means if a closed conduit or a sewer line or a sewer is running half full or it is not running full, then that is the example of circular channel section, right? Now consider similarly a circular or a sewer line or a closed conduit or a circular channel section like this. Now consider a circular channel, right? So as this is a circular channel, so it is not running full, it is running partially, right? So O is the center of that circular channel, right? And if the flow in that circular channel section, it is up to this much, or this is the depth of that flow. This is the depth of flow, that is D. This much is the flow in that what circular channel. So as this is not running full, so this is the example of circular channel, or it is an example of open channel, right? Now this is the depth of the flow. O is the center of that circular channel. Suppose O is the O is the center of that circular channel, and this is the radius, capital R. R is the radius, right? So this is the radius of that circular channel, that is capital R. Now suppose this free surface is nothing but it is a AB, right? So AB is a free surface, and this is a AB is a free liquid surface, right? And this free surface AB or this angle is nothing but this angle is 2 theta, right? So what is this angle? That is a 2 theta. This total angle, that is nothing but angle AOB is 2 theta. So this angle is nothing but it is the angle subtended by this water free surface AB at the center. So this angle is nothing but it is the angle subtended by this free liquid surface at the center. So this is a 2 theta. So therefore how much this angle? So this will be theta, and this is also how much? This is also theta, right? So this theta is nothing but 2 theta. So this total angle is 2 theta. Okay, so I will write that terms, all that terms. What is D? D is nothing but depth of flow. Then 2 theta is what? Angle subtended by water surface AB at the center in radians. So this theta is nothing, that is in radians. So please, this is a very important point, so please keep in your mind, right? So and then R is the radius of that circle, radius of the circular channel, right? Now so what is our topic? Topic is nothing but flow through the circular channel section. Now means what? we have to determine how much is the discharge through this circular channel. Now we know, as per the Chase's equation, what is the discharge? Q is equal to A into C square root of M into I, right? So in this, what is A? A is the area of the flow, C is the Chase's constant, M is the hydraulic mean depth, I is the bed slope, right? Now this C and I, it will be given to us, right? So what is the unknown quantities that are A and M? So that we have to determine what is the area of flow. This area flow is nothing but this area. So what is the area flow, or it is also called as weighted area, and that A is nothing but it is the weighted area that we have to find out. Similarly, what is the remaining quantity? That M is nothing but hydraulic mean depth, which is equal to weighted area by weighted perimeter, right? So if you find this weighted area and weighted perimeter, so you will get this hydraulic mean depth. Then if you put in this equation, suppose this equation number 1, if you put A and this M, so you will get the discharge through this or flow through this circular channel section, right? So first of all, find this weighted perimeter. So what is the weighted perimeter? Weighted perimeter, right? So which is denoted by P, right? Now just see that figure or diagram. So this is your what? I will use different color. So I use different colors so that you will understand easily. So this is nothing but this is your weighted perimeter. So this one, right? Now if you observe, that is nothing but it is the length of arc AB. So what is weighted perimeter? It is nothing but length of arc AB, right? Now what is the length of arc? So that is nothing but 2 pi r into delta divided by 360 or it is nothing but 2 pi r divided by 2 pi into delta. Now what is this r? R is nothing but radius, delta is nothing but that deviation angle, this angle, delta is nothing but this angle. So that is nothing but how much? Or it is nothing but deviation angle, which is equal to 2 theta, right? Then so this is the known r and delta. So what is the weighted perimeter from this? So weighted perimeter is equal to 2 pi r into delta. What is delta? That is the deviation angle. Deviation angle means this angle, that angle subtended by this length of arc at the center. That is nothing but how much? That is 2 theta divided by 2 pi. So this 2 pi will cancel. So what is the remaining term? So 2 into r into theta. So what is perimeter? That is 2 into r into theta. So this is your perimeter, right? Okay, so this is about what? Perimeter. Now we have to find out, or we have to determine what is the weighted area, right? So once you find this weighted area, so you can find easily that hydraulic mean depth, and then you can find the discharge or flow through that circular channel section, right? Now what is weighted area? Weighted area, right? What is weighted area? So just see here, weighted area is nothing but area A D B A, right? Now what is weighted area? Weighted area is nothing but, so the area of ADBA. What is ADBA? This so this point is, suppose this point is D and this point is C, right? What is the weighted area or area of flow? This is nothing but ADBA. So once you find this area of ADBA, then you will get that weighted area, right? So how to determine that weighted area, right?